Is your relationship sex-starved? Are you worried that your partner is changing and doesn't physically want you anymore? Are you afraid that they might find satisfaction with other people? These thoughts will make you paranoid and will create chaos in your marriage. In our video today, let's discuss why sex in marriage disappears. Hi, welcome to Soul Joy Arena, and in this channel, we will talk about relationships, marriages, love, sex, and so much more. It's actually wonderful to be in love. During the first years of marriage, everything is smooth sailing. You are both happy, having a dinner date occasionally, and the sex is always intense and pure of intimacy. But as the months go by, it seems like the intimacy of your marriage and the intensity of your sex are fading. You can't help but worry that your spouse no longer finds you attractive or is having an affair when the sex and intimacy in your marriage disappear. It's alarming, right? Because sex is also a crucial part of marriage. Even though sex is not the primary key to a happy relationship, the absence of sex and intimacy in marriage can cause serious relationship problems like anger, infidelity, communication problems, low self-esteem, and isolation. These problems can all lead to irreplaceable relationship damage that may sadly end in divorce. Two people can accept one another in the most profound ways during sex. Through sex, the supposedly disgusting and shameful aspects of oneself, the strange fantasies and strange longings, are acceptable. We are accepted as physical and psychological beings by someone else. Sex represents the dissolution of loneliness and the restoration of trust. It is equivalent to admitting that one can't be oneself around a partner if they don't dare or want to have sex. If sex is a part of marriage, why does sex in marriage disappear? Today, we will look into the reasons behind this. Number 1. Rejection. Do you remember when you rejected your partner's sex initiation because you were too tired or stressed? Or perhaps you made them feel that you were not that interested when they showed affection? If you could recall those times, look back on how many times you turned down your partner. This might be why your marriage doesn't have that intimacy anymore. The constant rejection. No one wants to feel as though sex is just a responsibility. No one wants to think that they are just the only that will initiate sex and you are not interested. This will create hidden bitterness, and it will grow in the heart like bacteria that eats away all the fun. The electricity in the relationship will gradually fade until it finally goes out. Talk to your partner and say sorry if you have denied them a couple of times. Communication is the key. Number 2. Low self-esteem. A sexy and fit body doesn't last forever. If you are only physically attracted to your wife or husband, this is really a lousy foundation of a relationship. In the same way, if you are too focused on your physical appearance, this will also not be good. As you age, your body will also mature. You will get wrinkles, you will gain weight, you will get saggy skin, and you will have impurities. If you look in the mirror, you don't have that glow anymore. In this way, you will not be confident in facing your partner during sex. When it comes to physical intimacy, low self-esteem can hurt a person's relationships because it causes inhibitions that eventually result in sexless relationships. Appreciate your partner. Constantly praise them for what they are doing and sacrificing for your family. Compliment your spouse and let them know that they are still attractive. Boost their confidence. These small gestures will surely keep the embers from going out. Number 3. Making sex an obligation. Yes, sex is not the main priority to a healthy relationship and comfortable life, but it is also a vital key to your relationship. You both need to work to pay your bills, raise your kids, pursue your dreams, and live life comfortably, but you must have time for sex. A time for sex. Schedule a date night or take a day off at work and make time for your wife or husband. A sexless marriage occurs when one person prioritizes other things over having sex, leaving the other person angry. They act out of obligation just to let the other person feel good. Where's the intimacy there? When a husband believes that his wife engages in sexual activity with him as a favor or vice versa, nothing lessens the passion for sex. Sex must remain a top priority for both husband and wife. Also, do not let sex just be a boring cycle. You two are stuck performing the same routine repeatedly. It has become dull and predictable. This is an easy trap for a couple to fall into, so switch things up and try something new. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. And hey, if you are still new to our channel and you love our topics, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Number 4. Lack of non-physical intimacy. Intimacy doesn't just occur during sex. The connection between two people in an intimate relationship is referred to as intimacy. It develops over time as you get to know someone, develop a sense of care for them, and become increasingly at ease around them. Physical or emotional intimacy, or even a combination of the two, can be a part of it. Physical intimacy is not enough. Lack of emotional intimacy can also affect your sex life. It can be challenging to connect with your partner during sex or to enjoy it if you feel distant from them. We are not just talking about women's needs for intimacy though. Men also want emotional closeness from their partners. Quality time spent together can develop emotional intimacy and eventually restore physical intimacy. Couples must comprehend the significance of sex and how to use intimacy and sex as a glue to keep their love bond strong. Number 5. Lack of honesty. Honesty is essential in marriage, even in sex. Tell them if you don't want your partner to do this method. You don't have to endure it just to make them feel good. If it hurts, then communicate with them. Be honest with what you feel. It's crucial to express what each individual find enjoyable and what they don't. This doesn't imply that every desire must be given, but rather, there should be a safe setting for open and honest discussions. One of the beautiful aspects of having sex while married is learning things about one another that no one else does. If you want your relationship to work, sex should be part of the priorities. Don't let your partner find another person to satisfy their sexual needs. You can both work it out. Make your spouse happy. Think about why sex fades in marriages and do something about it. Follow the tips we laid out for you, and you will be on your way to reclaiming those lost sexual opportunities with your spouse. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree with us too? Do you have something to add to this list? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.